Welcome to the Totes Summer of Racing, brought to you by Sports Hub. I'm Shane Donoghue. He's
David Lithgow. How are you, Shane?
Oh, very good, mate. It's been a cracking start to the summer carnival.
Outstanding.
Mate, unreal.
The weekend looks superb, doesn't it? We're really starting to get the ball rolling now. There's obviously the big meet tonight at Launceston. Looking really forward to that. The big jockeys are in town, and it's Derby on Sunday.
Derby on Sunday is going to be a brilliant race. Craig Newitt, your favourite jockey, is down for the Derby.
I am probably Froggy's favourite supporter, always have been. We love our Tasmanian jocks, of course, but he's a great supporter of the carnival, as you know. But not only Craig, it's the cream of the crop will be down in Tassie over the next month or so.
Mate, my favourite jockey over the summer carnival is going to be Ronan Keogh, the young Irish lad.
Yes.
He's built like...
Not to be confused with the singer, of course.
Ronan Keating, yes. Although he does late at night, Ronan does sound like Ronan Keating when he's trying to woo the older ladies.
Righto, there you go.
Doesn't mind a bit of cargo action, young Ronan.
Yes.
Look, we're going to preview the tote.com.au Stakes Day tonight.
Yes.
So it's a listed weight for age race over the 1,200 metres.
Yep.
The first prize, $54,000.
Yeah, it's a good race. We've had a good look at the form today, and some good horses, of course. I mean, and starting with the top with the new addition to Tasmanian racing, Youthful Jack.
Youthful Jack.
It's like $750,000.
Yeah, and it's a class horse, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And you can't beat class. Always a good saying in racing. If you don't know what to pick in a race, always go the class horse.
Yep.
And we've got it there at $4 at Better Sport.
Yep.
The other feature race tonight is the Aceland Stud 1,000 Guineas for the fillies. That's over the mile. Or for us new metric people, it's 1,600 metres, of course. The first prize there is only $18,750, but I say only, but that's quite a big prize money here in Tassie.
It is, yeah. I mean, it's been an interesting year, of course. The prize money has been cut a little bit. But looking forward, especially with the derbies and the cups, I think the fields are still holding up quite well, which is pretty important.
Some good fields, I reckon.
Yeah.
Considering all the problems that trainers and owners and jockeys have had to sort of contend with, without criticising Tas Racing or the Elwick guys. Obviously, it's very difficult to get everything right.
Yep.
But they did finally get it right last Sunday.
Yes.
Although the track was a little bit slow, and then they had another meeting on the Tuesday.
Couple of problems too. Obviously, a couple of holes out there at Elwick, but they're fixed.
They're all fixed now. They're all fixed. Of course, we don't have the same problems up in Launceston, do we? At the Tote Racing Centre up in Launceston. Good. The old Mowbray.
The old Mowbray
track.
As we know, they get a lot of people up there, and it's probably, as far as I guess we're looking at the bigger events, Launceston's very well supported.
Yes.
As we know, but look, it starts tonight, and this field is outstanding.
It is a great field.
From the top, Youthful Jack is going to... Now, what's the background there with Youthful Jack? It's come over to Tassie just recently, I believe.
I think, is it Tyndall?
Yep.
Tyndall's now training it.
Yes.
He's had a couple of runs in Wyong. Look, hasn't really shown his best of late, I wouldn't have thought. But look, now that's under the Tassie trainer, he's probably looking for maybe an easy kill down here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good listed race.
Well, 50-odd thousand to the winner, of course. So there's plenty of good stuff here. So Adam Trinder's brought it down.
Adam Trinder, yep.
Robert Thompson's come down to ride.
He's a great rider.
Well, he must be
Thompson.
nearly 60 years of age. I reckon if he did the sums, he's probably ridden 80+ Group 1 winners himself.
Easily. Up there with nifty Neville Wilson in the age stakes.
He's a star. He's interesting, Robert Thompson, of course, because he doesn't make his way into town a hell of a lot. He prefers to do the provincial circuit a lot, a bit like Gerald Ryan, of course, another veteran New South Wales jock, but he still gets the big ones. Loves coming to Tasmania. He's won an Avo Cup, of course, before as well.
Yes, he has.
He's going to set the scene. Look, interested in Dream Peddlers back too, which is a good thing.
Yeah, well, look,
First up,
but it's in a 1,200 metre race.
Yeah.
One of the thing that makes me shy away from it's obviously a distance horse.
Yes.
It's getting on a bit now, of course.
Well, it is. It's interesting because it obviously won the JRA Cup and then went to the Caulfield Cup, of course. Didn't have the best of rides on that occasion.
No.
Went to Bendigo and it looked over the top. It looked like it might have just gone that one run too many. Not too sure. Yep. But it did come back and had a couple of runs in December, run over the 1,400 and then got up to the 1,600. Guthrie on board, got beaten a length and a half. So
form rider, but Michael Guthrie.
That's right, four winners the other day at Elwick. So look, I'm thinking that it's obviously just going to be a bit of a blowout. Looking for the next few weeks. Not sure exactly what Dream Peddler's schedule in. We're going to probably see if we can catch up in the next few days and find out exactly what they're trying to do. But I mean, Look, terrific horse. It's just one. I mean, it's a 7-year-old now, so
Yeah, it's always going to be. And look, and second in the betting's buzzing along.
yes,
On the other end of the scale, young 3-year-old coming
yes.
up. Very good horse.
Well, it was a host of them, really. I mean, get it done. You know,
the 3-year-old.
Wayne Hawkeye's going to be riding another Brunton horse, of course.
Yep.
Charlie Goggins' horse, Good Boy Robert's interesting. I know it's had about 6 starts at the distance,
Yes.
and won 5 of them.
Yeah. So and another good trainer down here in Tassie, Charlie Goggins.
Yes.
Look, the Bruntons have got get it done. They're the form trainers. They had
Yep.
6 winners the other day out at Elwick. I think Nicastro.
Yes.
Trained by Joe McLean. Testarossa sire, always
Yes.
good for the sprints.
Yes.
And of course, Nikita McLean's on top there. 58.5 kilos. Quite a heavy weight, but, you know, I reckon it's going to be right in there at the end.
It's going to be interesting with Youthful Jack to see clearly the quality horse of the race. It's won some big race, $750,000 we saw,
Yep.
as we know.
Yes.
$4 equal favourite. First up is going to be interesting. Adam Trinder. I'm not certain how much work he's got into it, how fresh it's going to be. Last start, of course, was on the 7th of January at Warwick Farm.
Yeah.
Really
not that long
Rob
ago,
Thompson was on board. He's come back down. He was only beaten 2.5 lengths by one Dystopia, which is and Tiger T's ran second. So there's a really good form line.
Yep.
It looks too good for this, but
Yes.
again, I guess how it's
I think
come
it's just another one of those cases
Yep.
where an interstate horse has come down
Yep.
to Tassie trying to grab all our
Yes.
chocolates.
Yes.
However, mate, just I just actually I think it's going to be a local horse
Right.
this year.
Yep.
I'm sort of I'm teeing towards my man, Ronan Keogh. He's going to be on Relentless Pursuit.
Okay. And just for the punters, that's about what price point we're there?
Look, good bit of value, $21.
Shane Donoghue.
$21 each way all day
Yep.
on that one, I would say. The other good one in there was going to be ridden by Lee Smith, who has been outed for reasons that we won't mention right here. We don't know for sure, but probably out for a few months. So not sure who gets a ride there, but his mount was Dash for Magic.
Yes. Okay.
A very good horse. It's
of course, that's a full brother to Dash for Viz, which was
yes, it's one of the better sprinters in Tassie.
Yes. Yep.
It should race on the speed, get up the front early, which I think is important in Launceston.
Yep.
It's a bit of a leader's track, especially when there's a bit of give in the ground. It'll strip fitter for the run.
Yes.
It'll be right up there at the end, and I think the Dash for Magic, $14 is a good each way bet with the Relentless Pursuit.
Of course, we've got the professionals here. David Drew,
David
which
Drews.
is very important,
Yes.
which we looked at a little earlier. And David Drew,
Golden odds, David Drew.
now he has gone first for Yaboa
Yaboa.
to win. Now is this? No, hang on.
Oh, no, that's,
sorry, no, he's gone for Youthful Jack to win.
Yes.
He expects Dream Peddler
Yes.
to be to put it in for second, which is extraordinary over the 1,200 metres. But David Drew, we're not gonna deny his form to Castro in for third. So,
And look, if you want to look at David Drew's full form guide for all the races on the card, you can go to the tote.com.au, click on the Totes Summer of Racing page, and you'll see David Drew's tips there on the Sports Hub site. There's a trial special tonight as well.
Yes.
Flash.
good.
Which is going to involve our next race, race 7, which is the other feature race on the card, the Iceland Stud 1,000 Guineas over the mile.
Yes.
The undoubted favourite there is Annalene at $2.60. Now, the trial win special, we're giving 4-1 the place for the trial win. So that means you'll get 4-1 odds for Annalene, even though it's paying $2.60. For the trial win, just for it to make a place. So
Okay.
a great special there for the trial win. And that's
Trained by George Blackett too. The
yeah,
absolute
he's
doing.
the Blackers,
of
another
Tasmanian
trainer,
racing.
just in a magnificent form as well. Now that trial win special, I might add, only between 5 and 6 tonight. So make sure you get on the phone, 13 better or 132382, or of course go to the tote.com.au.
8 starts, of course, for Annalene, 3 wins, 2 seconds, 2 thirds. It's hardly missed at the track. all those 3 wins have come over the mile.
Yes.
This is obviously at Elwick, but tonight's in Launceston. But the mile form looks outstanding.
It doesn't mind.
Hence why the $2.60 looks pretty fair price.
Yeah,
you imagine.
I would have thought that's. I think David's done his form very well, and done the markets very well on that one.
What do we know about GG's Liquida? Because I did notice when we looked at the form closely earlier, Robert Thompson's engaged as well. And
And I know I spoke to Lee Smith, who the other day about GG's Liquida. He was up and about it.
Yes.
He's very disappointed he hasn't got the ride tonight, obviously because he's been suspended. But Robert Thompson's coming on board. He thinks stepping up to the mile will suit it perfectly.
Yeah, last started went over the 1400, Shane beaten 0.8 of a length. Steps back out to the mile tonight. Look,
it finds the line very well as well. So I think when you've got a horse when they're looking for that distance and they know where the line is and they really hit it hard, I think that's another.
The only query is, of course, is that as you mentioned, Lee mentioned, up to the mile should be suited. Actually hasn't had a start over a mile. So, look, it's $7.50.
$7.50 at the moment.
So that's
another each way all day there for me. Obviously, the Dane is going to be Annalene. I think some of the other ones to watch in there are another Concerto.
Yes.
Which is a good up and about horse. Oxy's Angel, another good one. And my man, Ronan Keogh, this horse, Pittenweem, won the Size Produce last year. So it's got a bit of form back from last year, obviously. Hasn't really come back that well this year.
Yeah.
And I think you find that with a lot of 2-year-olds, especially 2-year-old fillies.
Yes.
They come into their 3-year-old season, they probably haven't got as much gusto. Why that is, I don't know. I'm not an equinologist.
The other horse you mentioned too, Shane, Concerto, came through that same form line.
It did. Doesn't mind Launceston as well.
One over the 1400, so it's got to be that great man Joe O'Neill's one of the owners of this. Of course, Joe has fabulous syndicates of races to breeders to members of the public for years and years in Tasmania. A great supporter of Tasmanian racing.
Yes, excellent. Look, so my pick, I think, your pick first. What are you going to
Well, no, GG's Liquida for me, and that's a bit because of the Robert Thompson factor, to be frank, but he's a journeyman of great quality. So I'm with him.
You're going to take that, you're going to snap the $7.50 up. Now, obviously, prices here are subject to change, and of course, as soon as Flash leave here, he's going to go and put his money on it, so expect the price to go right down after that.
$2 each way.
There's another good one there, Conviction. I think that might figure in the places. As we said, Oxy Angel, that's $12. Another Concerto, $4.20. Behind Annalene, the favourite, $2.60. Now, don't forget the Tryman Special, 4-1 the place tonight.
David Drew, just incidentally, he went Annalene as well. GG's Liquida and another Concerto coming through that same form line back at Launceston.
Great minds think alike. Look, some other good things. If you go to the track tonight out at the Tote Racing Centre out there at Mowbray, and sign up for a new tote account. Not only, there's heaps of giveaways to give you. We've got hats, caps, stubby holders, T-shirts, you name it, we've got it. You'll also get a $25 top-up into your account and tickets to the Launceston Cup, so it's very important. So make sure you see Marnie and Susan. They'll be right there as you walk in, one of the little stalls there. Go there and sign up. And also, we've got the Tote Summer Racing Challenge, which is a tipping competition where the major prize winner will take home a lazy $25,000.
The big days, of course, coming up. We're all looking forward to
yes.
The Derby on Sunday is going to be beauty.
Tremendous. Flash and I will be out there. Come and see us. We'll certainly help you out. Might even get you on the camera.
The Cup's, of course, coming up the following Sunday is the big one. The Hobart Cup, which is going to be outstanding. Launceston get their opportunity in the following week. Of course, Oaks Day is on the 22nd and the 29th.
Yep, the big day.
The Launceston Cup. And well...
What's a bigger day?
Well,
Launceston Cup, Hobart Cup?
No, and that's, we're a Hobart people, but I went up there last year for the first time in a number of years. And the crowds have diminished a bit. You're not getting your 27,000. I think that's because the no booze policy for the uni students.
Yes,
I think it was 18 or 19 still there last year. It's a great atmosphere. But don't worry about down here at Elwick, ladies and gentlemen. This is a superb setup.
Yes, it is.
Of course, we'll see you out there as well next weekend.
All right, that's I'm Shane. He's David. Flash, if you want to call him. That's our show. Tune into YouTube on Sports Hub or thetote.com.au for more information and more interviews on the racing previews on our special race days following the Tote Summit Challenge. Thanks for joining us.